Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today, we'll be talking about Samurai Legends and more particularly about Imperial Duels. So what is Imperial Duels? Well, this one guys is posted just a few, I think, hours ago by Freddy, which is basically the author for the updates in Medium for Samurai Legends. So he wrote in here introducing Imperial Duel. So anyway guys, if you want to check this one, it's on the description. But we will walk through with regards to this update. So Samurai Legends, Imperial Duels. What is an Imperial Duel? So an Imperial Duel is a new type of match replacing the tiered matchmaking system in Samurai Rising. So next week will be the implementation guys. So stay tuned for the exact date. Maybe on the Telegram or the Discord they will make an announcement. So in Imperial Duels, players gain ranks for winning matches and can fall in rank for losing matches. Okay? So Imperial Duels aim to create a more engaging and competitive environment for dedicated players. So Samurai Legends will become a fully fledged player-owned world with further updates. Samurai Rising will be at the forefront of player earnings until then. So ranks and divisions. So like the previous game mode, Imperial Duels consume 10 energy per match. So it's the same. Now, winning a match results in gaining a rank. Ranks are split into 5 different divisions. So namely, wood, stone, iron, silver, and gold. Gold being the highest. Now, losing a duel in metal, like iron, silver, and gold, will cause a demotion. So it will be an MMR or matchmaking rank points. So however, players that lose in wood and stone divisions will not be demoted. So each division has 5 subdivisions, which is basically it's like a tier 1 to 5. Okay? So there will be tier 1 to 5 for wood, stone, iron, silver, and gold. Okay? So before you get promoted to stone, you need to rank up from I would say 5 to 1. Is it 1 being the highest, or I think it will be 5 being the highest, because we know that tier 3 is the highest for the rank. So maybe wood 1 would be the lowest, and then wood 5 being the highest, and then once you surpass the limit for wood 5, then you will go to stone 1. So that could be it. Seasons and rewards. The launch of Imperial Duels marks the start of a 70-day season. So the first season is marked for a 70-day. At the beginning of the season, all players start at rank 1. So even if you have a card that are all power 10, you still start at rank 1 and have 70 days to battle their way to the top divisions. So at the beginning, you may encounter a battle between, even if you are basically on tier 1, you could still encounter a battle within a player who has cards up to tier 3. So that may be a disadvantage for the players. But somehow after a few hours or days of playing, then it will be calibrated. Rank determines how much INF, or later on, it will be Koku, players earn for winning duels. So, players will no longer be rewarded for losing. Okay? Take note of that, guys. Players will no longer be rewarded for losing. But are expected to earn 35% more in Imperial Duels when compared to the previous game mode. So, I would say that in terms of the rank, the higher your rank would mean that you will gain more INF or later on Koku. So it is assured of 35% more in terms of the token in-game token earnings. Now, at the end of every season, all players will receive an NFT. So if you are an NFT holder, you will be rewarded with an NFT. Now, the NFT price for the first season of Imperial Duels will be, now guys, the second piece of treasure from the Imperial Jewelry Collection, which means that this jewelry is the second of this. We have the Imperial Amulet already in here. Now, the second one will be given after 70 days of the season. So, meaning that this one, all players will have an Imperial Amulet. But, for the first amulet, we only have a total of 500 minted. So, this one will again be highly desirable if and when this will be all in place. Now, further seasonal NFT rewards will be announced. So for the meantime, it will just be the second piece of jewelry, and then further seasonal NFT rewards will be announced in the future. So stay tuned for that. Their value will be directly correlated to the division of a player finishes the season in. So it means that the higher your rank into the system, the ranking, now the higher the value of that amulet. Okay, so if you are in gold, the higher the value for that one. If you are in wood, that would be on a lower value. So go and rank up, guys. At the end of the season, all players will receive, we've run through that. See the table below for a complete overview of ranks, divisions, and rewards. Now, in here, guys, there will be a matchmaking division, and then the subdivision. So it means that the highest subdivision would be 5 and the lowest is 1. Now, the start of the rank is 1 to 20, and then you are in wood 1. 21 to 40, that will be on wood 2. And then for wood 3, that would be 41 to 60, 61 to 80, and then 81 to 100. Now, up to gold, you will gain up to 500 or even higher if you got a win streak. Now, for the INF gained, wow! You look at the INF gain, guys. Now, if you win in wood 1, that's 8. Okay? So, that's lower compared to the thing when you lose. But if you win on the higher ones, up to wood 5, you gain 40. So, that's equivalent already for tier 1, winning in tier 1. Now, if you're already winning on to up to stone, you gain 80, guys. Wow, this is huge. This is even higher than tier 3 already. You could see 80 is more than 40. That's twice already. And if you are in iron, that's 120. Wow! Per win. 120 INF per win. And for silver, you gain 160 per win for silver 5. And for gold, you gain 200 INF per win for 500. Wow, this is huge. Now, in one battle, you could win up to 200 INF per battle. Wow. Wow. What a calibration this is. But, the thing is, if you lose on wood and stone, guys, you will not be demoted. But, for iron, silver, and gold, if you lose, your matchmaking points will be deducted. So, you could be from 280 playing in iron 5, and then when you lose that battle, you could go down to iron 4 with that lose. So, that's just how the matchmaking will work. And in terms of your MMR, it will determine on how many INF you'll be gaining. So, this is a huge, adjustment, because the highest one on a per battle, you could win up to 200 INF. Wow. 200 INF, but this will be, again, diverted into Koku once the game will be relaunched. So, yeah. And then we have Samurai Stamina. So, Imperial Duels also include a much requested feature now known as Samurai Stamina. Okay? So, in Imperial Duels, players can play the same card twice in a row. So, meaning, for those players that have a lineup of similar to a tier 1 that has a bully lineup of 7-2-2-2. Now, if you've deployed 7, on the next round, you will not be able to deploy the 7 again. So, let's just go into a battle right now. Let's just check. Okay, so on the next patch, basically, if you deploy for your water on the first round, you could not deploy the water, this 10 water on the next round. So what you need to do is to deploy your fire. Okay? So probably this one will be on gray or something. You could not select. So that could be one. So stay tuned for those once we are into the game. And then what else? So he has 2 fires. Probably will use this one. If we lose, it's a 50-50. Let's check. And then basically you could not deploy a continuous water into that patch. So in here we're able to win. Okay. But if that patch was on already, we could not deploy for the 2 water, and basically we'll deploy the earth, and then he used another fire, and then we lost all the way. So that's just on the stamina. So this feature will add additional depth to Samurai Rising and making Imperial Duels more strategic and competitive than the original game mode. So this is just what do you call this? A more of an adjustment in terms of this one, because for those bully what do you call lineup, like for example if you are in tier 2, the 10 9 2 1 1, I think that lineup will not work. That in wherein all of your I mean continuously you'll be deploying for your power 10 once you've seen your opponent. So in here that will not be possible. So I think it's more of a balancing, wherein you need to have what do you call this, balance lineup in terms of your account, so that whenever you have deployed for that power card of yours, then you have still other cards that you could deploy, which we have in terms of our account. We have 3 power 10s and 2 power 9s onto our account. So yeah, this is just so we've had here, yeah, that's the end of the post from Freddy. So shout out from the devs, especially for Freddy, for posting this update. So stay tuned guys for more of this, and then once this is already in play, we'll make another video so that everyone, I mean the players will know about these patches and all. So again guys, if you're new to the channel, click subscribe, and then shout out of course to the devs of the game, Samurai Legends. So that's it for me guys. See ya!